What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of our podcast. We are going to be tuning in. Going to be going live on Instagram to hang out with y'all there. Do a little live Q&A. Chatty chat Q&A. We've got a little housekeeping here. We're going to talk about...
Don't you want to wait till people tune in?
Do you need a beverage? A podcast beverage?
No, I want food.
It's too late now. Jordan is an angry pregnant lady right now.
Hungry.
Is your mic on?
I don't know.
Yes.
Hello.
Waves.
How you guys doing?
I'm never normally a part of these lives. So I'm always juicing.
Hi, guys.
Welcome.
Jamaica.
Hi from Jamaica.
Hello.
Wow.
Heal with Juice. That's a good name.
Question of the day today is, what's your favorite?
The question of the day is, do you have your Christmas tree up?
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Mine was going to be, what's your favorite Christmas movie?
Yeah.
Let us know down in the comments.
We definitely have our Christmas tree up.
Hello.
And we're hosting Thanksgiving with no side of Thanksgiving, just Christmas. It's pretty much just Christmas
pumpkins,
phase 1.
No nothing.
Oh, man.
What's up, guys? So fun.
Hi, friends. Oh, hey,
Lindsay.
Norfolk. Hey, guys. Oh, what am I doing?
After Thanksgiving people. You're either like hard.
After Thanksgiving people.
Wait till after Thanksgiving, or you're like, I'm just going to go for it in like October.
Yeah, no, put the tree up now. Do it. Enjoy it. Be in the spirit.
What's the temperature up in Canada right now, Lindsay? It looks like it's very cold there.
It's freezing here, y'all. I mean,
really
it's been like snowing nonstop, like flurrying.
Freezing.
And I think the wind chill tonight is in the single digits. Like, it is so cold.
Last week it was literally 72 degrees last weekend.
And right now it's like
It just went
29 out.
straight into winter.
It's so cold. Okay, the question of the day is, do you have your Christmas tree up? You have to answer. It's warming up. Oh, that's funny.
What's like a normal winter temperature for you, Lindsay?
Yeah, in Canada. What's it like in Canada? Okay, you want to do your spiel? We're filming a podcast, y'all, for those on Instagram. We thought we'd go live during our podcast session and answer some questions and whatnot. So
a little housekeeping stuff here. We've been getting flooded with masterclass questions since we launched our October
people
masterclass.
are already signing up for the next one.
So our next one is going to be in January, probably after we get through our New Year's cleanse push. So mid-January.
Yeah.
You can expect to see
Early
us
to
start
mid-January.
that.
Depends on. We got to decide that. But it'll be in January, yeah.
So if you've been looking forward to that, definitely put that in your brain. Start thinking about that.
Yes.
Preparing for that new year.
Tree is up.
Tree's up.
Yes, Lindsay. Go, Lindsay. Get your tree up, girlfriend. I love that. No, that would be ASM. What does SM mean?
ASM.
That would be a something. But, okay, you don't have your tree up. Got it. We won't play Christmas music around you.
There is Christmas music playing up front right now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, a sin. No, it is not. Listen, it's cold out. Put the Christmas tree up. Listen to your Christmas music. It makes you happy. It'll make you happy, I promise.
I did also want to let you guys know that Kuvings is running their Black Friday sale. If you've been waiting to buy the Kuvings CS700, a commercial model, or even just a home juicer, use code JKJuices30. You'll get a good deal. It brings it down to under $1,000, which is just a steal. So something to think about.
Yep, so New Year's Cleanse is happening in January. You can sign up now. A couple people already have, and they did it because once you sign up, you get all the curriculum. So you can kind of start prepping, working through the curriculum.
Masterclass. You said New Year's Cleanse.
Oh, the New Year's Cleanse, or Masterclass, yes. Start working through the curriculum and studying it, and then we'll start our 6 to 8 week. It just always depends on how much info we want to cover with you guys. We'll start the support group in mid to early January. And so, yeah, you can sign up whenever and send us an email with your order number, and we'll get you in the support group when we get closer to that date. But the next one's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I'm really excited.
So
The current group is fire.
Yes, our current masterclass is so fun.
So fun.
They're just so hungry to learn, and
Yeah.
they're really implementing things very quickly, and we're having a good time.
It's also really fun when we have a mixture of people that are already operating and newbies, because you can really learn from each other. And the support group is just a private Facebook group where we check in once a week and go live, and we kind of train on a different topic that's not in the master class course already, and we just chat with you guys and answer your questions. But then in the master class support group, you're also able to submit questions anytime, and so we're given kind of feedback and having conversations all throughout the week, and then we do a big check-in once a week. And it's just so fun to get to know you guys and learn, and we share highs and lows and success stories and where we are and where we're going. And it's just, it's really fun. And it's not a huge group, so we actually get to do a lot of one-on-one with you guys and really talk with you guys and figure out what you need and make sure it's all ducks are
In a row.
in a row. Yes.
My favorite thing is just like the community, like your group becomes your group, and I see you guys commenting on stuff and tagging each other. It's so fun just to see the community built.
We got some questions. How much? I'm guessing how much is a masterclass? You can go to our website. It's linked in our bio. We have a full payment option, or we have a 6-month payment plan option. And if you've purchased any of our ebooks in the past, because it comes with all of our ebooks, then send us your order numbers and we'll get you what your discount is. So yes, if a lot of people, like some of our current masterclassers, purchased the recipe ebook six months ago, the calculator 2 months ago, and then they were ready to sign up for the masterclass. So then we just discount it, whatever you've kind of already spent. So somebody asked, how do we educate on organic cold pressed juices? Well, first of all, we've been doing this for 10 years and been in business almost for 10 years. So, and we're kind of in a smaller community. So most people know who we are and what we are. But when we started 10 years ago, nobody knew what really about juice. And as we ventured into organic a couple years in, and for the most part, it's a concept that everyone can understand, going back to quality, Like, we can all agree eating fruits and vegetables is extremely healthy and nutritious. And so if a customer comes in that doesn't know about what we serve and what we make, and usually it comes from a point of justifying the cost, right? We want to understand the education behind the cost and the purpose of a product. We talk about how we are all organic, and that's important when drinking juice because it really hits the bloodstream immediately, and we don't want to be doing, the digestive system is kind of, there's no filter, there's no buffer.
The fiber has been, insoluble fiber has been removed.
Yeah, so it really hits you, it's like taking an IV, like it's not like your body can filter through it and digest it, and some of those chemicals and pesticides filter out with the normal digestive process. When you drink juice, it really hits your bloodstream immediately. So we don't want to have pesticides and glyphosate and all these terrible things that we know are not good for us. So we choose all organic, which goes behind the price and the quality of the product. And then from there, we talk about how it's just fruits and veggies. And we usually correlate that to if you were to buy a juicer at home and grab carrots, apple, and lemon and juice them, that's exactly what we're doing here, but on big fancy juicers. And that lets them know, like, this isn't a mass-produced, like, factory-produced item.
We make it here.
Yeah, it's a home, not a home-produced item, but it's like it was home-produced. It's real, it's fresh, the quality is there. So we want to reassure them that there's nothing weird going on. And so that's what we say. It's just like if you were to buy fruits and veggies and juice at home, but we've got big fancy juicers. And so now they understand that it's organic, that it's fruits and veggies, and then we can talk about the benefits of juicing, which are you're getting the vitamin and the nutrients of 1 to 2 pounds of produce in a bottle that's easy to drink. So it's convenient nutrition. And it's hard to eat 1 to 2 pounds of produce, especially things like ginger and things like spinach.
You're not going to sit down and consistently chomp on celery, carrots.
Yes.
We are removing that fiber so that you can consume that amount of produce at once. We've talked about this before, but it's really, juicing is that segue into consuming large amounts of veggies without having to make the extreme diet shift of I'm going to eat salads every day.
Yeah.
It's just such an easy win for so many people. And like Jordan said, we educate on that a lot for the new customers that walk in and just say, this is like you're eating a salad in a very convenient 12-ounce cup.
You're getting your daily vegetable servings easily. And you're on the, and we talk to our customers about how you're on the go, you're busy, you've got your current eating habits, and you're trying to be healthier. And this is one of the most convenient ways to flood your body with vitamins and nutrients. Tons of it, alive vitamins and nutrients.
You can quickly shift your gut biome into an atmosphere that's craving fruits and veggies. It's just totally different than trying to eat healthy, trying to consistently show up and prepare that food. That's a whole other thing, is the preparation, taking the preparation out of
buying it, cooking it.
Yeah, like juicing is such a powerful tool if you're looking to get into a healthier lifestyle. It's like a light bulb moment for your body when you drink a juice. And it's like, if you've never had that amount of living food at once, it really is like a, whoa. Yeah. Somebody just turned a light on.
It wakes your cells up. So education really just comes down to the quality of the product, how it's made, why we do what we do, and then what is it going to do for the customer. So anytime you're educating or selling to a customer, they want to know what's going into it, why are you producing this item, and then what is the item going to do for me? You know, what's your heart behind it and your values, and then how is this actually even going to benefit me? And so that's really where all the education comes from, is what are you hoping to gain from the juice, and let's choose a juice that will do that for you. So
I wanted to say also, I've recently, somebody asked a question in our private business training group where I was like, they brought up the product education, and I was like, man, I haven't done this in forever. And recently I've been posting some product education, so you can go check those out on, I believe they're on both of our Instagrams, JK Juices or Lauren Mattice, and kind of see what it looks like to educate on a specific product, and the value of like picking one specific product and talking about it and making it relatable to the customer's lifestyle, what they would be looking to get out of it. For instance, our chocolate milk, we talked about how it's great for kids. If your kid is struggling to get nutrition in, it's an easy win to get a bunch of nutrition in. So just picking, anytime something feels daunting, you can always just break off pieces, just one specific product. We feel like we need to educate on everything all at once, but just pick one thing and just start there and post up a little post, and you'll see the traction that it really brings in your door. The day and age that we are in is so cool with social media. You'll post something and you'll see the immediate feedback of people walking into your door, which is just really cool.
That is cool. I'll say in regards to sales too, which we are educating, right, to then lead to sales. So when it comes to sales and education and whatnot, people truly don't care about fluff. They just want to know, what is this going to do for me? What am I going to gain from this? They don't care about fancy credentials or this or like unnecessary facts. People are so short on time. Their attention span is so short. People are feel so tricked all the time, you know, whether it's the news or research, and they're like, I don't know what to trust. I Google this, and one article says this, and the other article says this. Like, what do I believe? People are just annoyed of fluff, right? We just want to get to the point. And so when you're educating, really, people just want to know, what is your product going to do for them? They don't care about anything else. They just want to know, what am I actually going to gain from this? If I am watching or reading or listening, and I'm doing it in the form of wanting to research and educate myself, I just want to know, what is this going to do for me? Like, I don't care about this and this and this. Just it's like when you are researching a recipe, and you find a recipe on Pinterest that you like, and you have to scroll through their life story to get to the recipe.
So true, yeah.
You're like, I don't care. I don't care if your mom was Martha Stewart. Like, I just want the darn recipe. I don't care about your fancy,
the weather outside right now.
Yeah, you know, I just want the freaking info. So when you're educating, no, but it's so true. You'll see a better conversion in your sales, and it'll click with more.
Keep it fast.
People
straight to the point.
Don't care about you. They just want to know what your product's going to do for them. So it's kind of a humbling reminder, okay? At times, people care about your story and these really fancy things, absolutely. And there is a time and a place for that. But for the most part, when you're really selling and educating, people want to know, what is your product going to do for them.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And social media is that living, we talk about this a lot, but that living menu. People don't go look for menus anymore. They want to see it in life. They want to see it in action. They want to see the why behind the product. You're scrolling through Instagram, you are selling to people right there in that moment. They're sitting on their couch. They're thinking, oh, that looks good. Oh, it's dairy-free. I can get a dairy-free latte in Findlay, Ohio with mushrooms in it. Cool. Yeah. That's good for my brain and doesn't give me a stomachache. It's coffee without the crap. Cool. I'm going down to JK Juice right now.
People don't go to website. Well, yes, they do. Okay. But if I'm going to a new town and I know I want to go to this juicery called Raindrop, I just came up with that. I'm not going to go to raindrop.com. I'm going to go to Instagram and search for their Instagram account because I want to see what their living menu looks like, what they're serving today, what their customers are saying today, what they're passionate about today. Yeah, not like I could care less about their website, right?
Yeah. I saw somebody post on social media that Google Maps is like, they're seeing a trend away from Google Maps and they're moving to Instagram location tagging. So whenever you're posting something, post JK Juices, post your location, post downtown Findlay, hashtag it, because the generation that's up and coming, that's where they are. They're on Instagram.
Yeah, totally.
Before we leave the product education note and move on to something, I want to talk about the organic word. You'll even see people say that organic has no criteria or meaning behind it.
I feel like they say because organic is still sprayed with stuff, they still use...
environmentally friendly.
They still use things to deter bugs and whatnot, but they're more...
It's not glyphosate.
It's not glyphosate, which is like the worst of the worst, right? So organic is still sprayed, but it's supposed to be more health conscious and environmentally aware, and it's not glyphosate.
Yeah, what I was going to say is we are doing the best with what we can. Ideally, we would all grow our own produce and we'd have a locally farm source everything that we grow, but we can't get access to pineapples and lemons.
Yeah.
And here in Ohio, it's just not realistic, and especially the quantity that we juiceries use. It's just not realistic. So we are making the choice to best serve what we can get our hands on and what we know to be good and better than a conventional produce item. We've seen the research. You can go down the rabbit hole and look up that it's a known carcinogen. Glyphosate is a known carcinogen. So we're doing the best that we can.
And it's banned in every country pretty much except for the United States.
So it's
for health reasons.
It's not that we are ignorant to the fact that there's probably stuff going on or that there's something else that's being used. It's just that we are making the best choice we can in our current phase. And you have to do that a lot when you're in business, whether it's like plastic bottles or glass bottles.
That's what I was going to say.
You're doing the best that you can with your given circumstances. And for us, organic is very important because we want our juices to be healing. We want our juices to... We want you to feel something when you drink our juices, and that's important to us. So you're going to see people might even say to you, customers might even say, organic doesn't even matter. It's all the same anyways. But just know that, just reassure them that you're trying to put your best foot forward. Look, I'm trying to serve the best juice I can, and that's what we're doing right now.
Yeah, and educate yourself on glyphosate so you can tell your customers about it. Like, be confident in the choices you're making.
Yeah, for sure.
If you're serving in plastic and a customer is like, I only want juice in glass, then you say, listen, it's plastic or no juice at all, you know? So I can either make no juice and there's no juice, or I can make juice and serve it in plastic right now. And down the line, we're going to do glass. So juice in plastic is better than no juice at all. And you do, like Lauren said, as you run a business, you have to make hard choices. And there is never black and white. It is never black and white. Like, if white is the correct choice and black is the wrong choice, then you're never going to get, well, sometimes you get crystal clear white. But usually it's like a little bit gray. And then there's like dark gray. And it's like, I'm not going dark gray. I'm going to go light gray. And it's hard, but that's how you become a good decision maker. And that's how you also have confidence in your choices and learn to communicate better. Yeah. Because when we are choosing between what's right and what's wrong, or what's best and what's better, or what's good and what's better, you know, we have to have those, we can either avoid those conversations with our customers, right? Or we can confidently have them and say, like Lauren said, we're doing the best we can, and we really have confidence in this choice of going all organic. Here's why. Look at this glyphosate study, blah, 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 like so on and so forth. So it's hard to make those choices, but as it's better to make a choice and go a route that's better, you know, than what was previously chosen. So you're attracting customers that have the same values as you, and which is always what we want. To maintain customers is to find customers that value what you value as a business. For example, if it's huge on your heart to donate to hungry kids, in third world countries, then you're going to want to go look for customers that also value that. They're going to be passionate about spending money at your business because you donate to that cause, So we always are looking for another example, Christian companies, with Christian values attract Christians because the values align. Political parties attract customers with the same political party. So anytime you're thinking, who's my customer, think about your values as a business, and then those customers have those same values.
Good point. I also know somebody's going to mention margin on organic produce.
Oh, man.
And I just want to shoot that topic down right now.
If there's anyone that knows margin, it's us.
Because you can price anything appropriately.
Yes.
Anything. It doesn't matter whether it's organic or not.
Yes.
It matters what your margin is, what you're setting the margin at.
Yep.
And we consistently...
We train hundreds and thousands of people on that. We train hundreds of people on this. On their margin is whacked out, and we get it in the correct range with glass bottles, all organic produce, correct labor, everything. And so the myth of you can't sell profitable organic anything is such a myth because we do it and we see it and we train on it and we teach people it. And you absolutely can. Yes. We are so passionate about margin because your business will not succeed if you are not profitable. Like it is the cash flow is the blood source of your business and you have to have it. And you can absolutely do it with organic produce. It just means you're not selling $7 juice. You're selling $10 juice, and that's okay because customers are still going to buy it. Because I would not spend $7 on non-organic, but I would happily spend $10 or $11 on an all organic juice because those are the values I have, and I'm going to shop at those businesses.
Yeah, and it comes back to product education.
Yeah.
If you have a high-priced product, a lot of people find that it's more valuable.
Yeah.
And if you put that education behind it, it's really going to drive home that sale.
Yeah, there is a psychology thing that goes behind. You price your item higher, your people just automatically think it's more valuable. Yep. I was going to say one other thing. If you hear that and you're like, well, how do I compete with my competition then? That you're not competing with them. You're going into a different bracket, right? Like we do not compete with a non-organic juice bar. We are we're literally serving a different product that comes from a source of, again, education. So we are seeking out those customers that value organic healing food, and those are the customers we want to serve. And if a customer comes and is like, your juice is 10, there's a 7, why would I shop at yours? We will passionately tell them why and stand firm in our beliefs and hope that they value it too. And if they don't, that's okay. They get to choose to shop at the other place. So you're not competing, and don't compete with other juice bars.
I was going to say, please give this share right now.
We hear all the time, like,
all of our new juice babes that come in.
They know. They say, how is this juice bar 2 streets down from me serving $7 organic juice? Like, my profit margins aren't even allowing that. How are they doing that? You're trying to compete with a business that is probably failing.
Going out of business.
Yeah, like it's pointless. So this is why comparison kills, because you're comparing to a business that's probably out of business, right? They probably got 6 months left before they realize it. Or are just like, already there. So don't do it. Go internal, focus on your processes and making sure all of your ducks are in an order, and you will thrive. When you stop looking at competition and being like, oh my gosh, what is everyone else doing? I need to keep up, I need to this. And you just go internal and you're like, what do I love? What am I passionate about? Let me get my numbers right. Let me be a good business person. Let me serve my customers amazingly well. You'll realize, like, woo! It's not about them. It's about you and what you're doing for your customers.
Yeah, and your light's going to start shining, and everybody's going to see it, and they're going to be so drawn to your juice bar. And when you really love what you do, and you're not, it's just a different mindset. Like, you're in defense mode rather than, we're here to do this and to do it to the best of our ability, and we're going to serve the best product that we can. It's a totally different mindset. You're just going to crush it.
There's times to be on the defense, and there's times to acknowledge the competition, but majority of people that win go on the offense and are just like, I'm just here to, you'll hear a lot of people say, run my race. But I'm just here to do what I know I'm here to do, right? Like, serve an amazing product, do this. I'm not here to try to compete and to put other people down or to compare. I'm just here to do it, do my thing.
I love it. This is what I love this shift when we bring people into our masterclass or the collective. They come in just scared and fearful, and there's this shift that you watch them they turn into a different person.
You get empowered.
Yeah, you really do, and it's the coolest thing ever just to see these entrepreneurs really just rise up and be like, yes, this is my business. I'm doing this. I'm in control of this. It's so cool. It gives me goosebumps.
I love what we teach because everything we teach applies not only to your business, but to your home life. It applies to everything. And it applies to any business you start, not just a juice business, because we know every successful entrepreneur goes and branches out into all these other businesses because they get it, they know what to do. And so it's like these lessons, it's not just like, here's what to do, it's like, here's why to do what to do. And it's going to it has a trickle effect, and we see it.
For sure. It's so cool.
Okay.
All right, let's call it there.
Great. Fun podcast.
One quick
See you guys
podcast.
next
I think
time.
it's quick, but I'm afraid it'll be like 30 minutes. We'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.